I started my porn career really, really early. Like I was in the single digits. Love you too back there. But I just feel like kids nowadays, like they don't have to work as hard for their porn as we do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like back then we actually had to use our imagination sometimes. So we had to jack off to still images. You know what I mean? But nowadays, kids, they got their own iPads. They got their own personal computers. You can skeet right on it and some wipers will come wipe it off for you and ask you if you want a sandwich or some shit. With the iOS set. And you just couldn't get porn because I was a child. Someone had to have it around you, a friend or a family member. And that's what happened to me when I found That Booty Talk number 6 in my basement. On the dresser. I don't know who left it, but apparently they didn't like gold and they just decided to leave gold for a young treasurer like me to come find it. And another thing about me, I was a really, really good kid when I was growing up. So if anybody caught me watching their booty talk and or booty conversations VHS, my whole reputation would be ruined. Exactly. My reputation in the streets would be terrible. I don't know what street you're on, but so I had to make sure that anytime I watched a VHS that was lying around, I had to return it back to its original state. You know what I mean? Like the exact timestamp it was on. And that's what happened on this day. I was in the basement, was watching TV. My dad comes downstairs and says, "Hey, I'm about to go to the store. I'll be back." And I looked at him and said, "Okay, Dad, thanks. I'm so glad you made me. Have a great time at the store." And as soon as I heard that door close, I'm like, it's fucking on. Like, it's game time. Penis game time. My dick said, "No!" And I was like, "Shut up." So he left, and I started what I like to call Protocol VHS. Now, this is a very elaborate and precise system for watching porn while no one was in the house. And Protocol VHS means you have 10 minutes to get your masturbation materials, pop in the VHS, find a scene that you like, get your masturbate on, clean up, return the VHS back to its original state, all before he came back.
That's a real mission.
That is a very real mission.
That sounds like some Grand Theft Auto.
It sounds like a very Grand Theft Auto type shit. So as soon as I heard that door close, I'm like, Protocol VHS is fucking on. I threw on my gloves, threw on my trench coat, threw on my shades, pulled my dick out, got my masturbation materials, fast forwarded to a scene I like, did my little thing. Well, I'm not sure why that's the sound for that, but did my thing, and I look at the time, bam, 7 minutes in. This is a personal best. This is like when you're playing Mario Kart and you're racing your own ghost. I mean, I'm doing great time here. 3 minutes left. What's that, like 180 seconds? I'm good. I'm chilling. And then I hear a sound. That can't be my dad. That's not in Protocol VHS. I still have 3 minutes. But just to be sure, I run to the basement window and check. My dad is walking right the fuck up. Oh my fuck. It's like an action movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm running to the VCR. I jump over shit. I jump under shit. 2 ninjas come out of nowhere. I will avenge my master. No, fuck you. Bah, bah. Slap them both with my dick, right? Run to the VCR. And then I press the stop button and the rewind button. Because I have to get it back to the original timestamp. 30, 35, 55, down to the millisecond.
That's what it sounded like.
So I get it back to its original, to the time it was on, and I hear the door opening. I still got to return the VHS, so I take the VHS out. It won't come out. It won't eject. Oh, so I press the eject button. It won't come out. I hear the door opening. I just yank it out. Bam! Fuck the VCR player. My entire reputation as a good child is on the line. I'm not losing this. I'm not disappointing my family. I put the VHS back to where it was. I put the piece of paper back on top of it. I put the other piece of paper back on top of it. I put the 2 Cheerios. One was multigrain, one was Honey Nut. Put that on top of that. Put the business card on top of that. Make sure everything is exactly the right way it was. No fingerprints. I back up. My dick's still out. I jump up. Pull my pants down. Right when that happens, my dad comes downstairs. I press the channel button, and I'm just standing up watching the input channel, chilling. And he's. It just says that. So he's like, "Oh, what you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing, just chilling." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he goes back upstairs. Even though that's not what was actually said. What was actually said was, "Son, I know you're doing something with your dick." And I'm gonna find out. And what I actually said was, it's gonna take months of extensive research and time and energy that you do not have. Could have been cooking meth, could have been beating my dick, but you'll never know. Walk away, Dad. Fucking walk away. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So that's my porn story, man. I hope y'all wasn't expecting something extravagant to where I got caught or some shit like that. 'Cause I'm such a fucking ninja at what I do. I'll be at your house, watch porn at least 4 to 5 times before you even get a chance to ask me what type of tea I want. Fuck that. I do this.